So today I went to the Vintage Computer Festival Midwest with my boss, Pat. We went there to look around, basically just to browse around. There was a lot of really cool stuff there. I can't even get over how much cool stuff. From a vintage computer standpoint, it was just absolutely phenomenal. Can't recommend it enough. So take this chance to kind of go over what I picked up today and a couple of other things. And here's what we got. These are two little mini scopes. Model number is MS-230. Company is, who is it? Nonlinear Systems Inc. out of California. I looked around and it turns out the company's still in business. They don't make these scopes anymore. These are 30 megahertz versions of this little mini scope, and it's small. So this is one of the batteries from it, which I'll get to here in a second, but it's the size of a D-size battery. So you can kind of get an idea of how big this actually is. It's not, I don't know, what, 2 inches or so. Anyways, two of them, the company's still around. They don't make these anymore. And they've, the CRTs, I think I gathered from on the internet, they were made in Germany by Telefunken, I believe. At least that's what I heard on another video. There's two of them, 30 megahertz, dual channel. So you got channel 1, channel 2. There is a trigger input in addition to the other internal line or external. So you can go line, so off the 60 hertz coming in, internal. I don't know what it has for a clock in it. We'll have to find out. Auto, I think auto goes from the input channel 1, and external is the trigger input down here. I'm not sure what, I think that's that's for the probe, a 1 volt for the probe to calibrate with. You know, the usual settings. Analog, that's what, 1.5 inch display maybe. It's tiny. Now, both of these, he told me they don't work, but I bought two of them, because I figured I can scrounge parts if I have to. What I've discovered since I got home, when I will actually take one of these apart. I actually took both of them apart. I put them back together for this video. One screw on the bottom, and the inside comes out. And here's what you have. Cute little tube, nice little inside layout. But the other one is, so there's a battery pack that goes in. This battery pack was in here. It takes 3 of these 2-volt batteries, and from what the manual said, it will run about 3 hours on those batteries. It is rechargeable. These were made, I want to say, in the late 70s. I saw one thing dated around 1980 for them as well. They come with these did with transformers. There's a little difference in the transformers. I'm guessing one's earlier, one's later. This one looks like it's been messed with and had something done to it. They are 120 volt in and 10.7 DC out. Don't know why 0.7, but okay. So transformer goes in, voltage regulation back on the back with some heat dissipation. There's some focus and intensity settings on the back, manual calibration maybe. So what I've discovered too after I took these apart, this one here is a later serial number than this one here. So this one, if you look on the main board, the board is Rev A. This one is Rev E, and there are some slight differences between them. I'll make another video highlighting that, but there's several things that are different, and I'm not sure why. I looked up, and there's a manual, and there are schematics, but I don't know which rev the schematics go to. Old or new, I don't know. Batteries, so this is the original battery. This one doesn't work. The guy who had these gave these to me. Hawker Energy was acquired by Enersys in 2002, and they still make this exact same lead acid battery. All they did, the colors are exactly the same. All they did was replace the logo on top with Enersys, and that was it. So this one doesn't have the battery case in it, which I'll have to design and 3D print one. I think I can probably come up with something to hold 3 in there. Oh, batteries, they are online. They range anywhere from $9 to $37, depending on where you buy them from. I will probably try the $9 ones, get 3 of them and see what happens. So I think that's about it right now. Batteries, transformers, and that's the 2 that I'm going to start with. I'll have an update here about what I've done in the lab too and things that have gone on. But talk to you later. Bye.